Hello family, welcome to and welcome back. I'm Sew-Ronica and I am so ready to remind you to sew into your future. If you're interested, stay tuned. So here on today's episode of Sew Into Your Future, we are going to be working with copper fabric for the first time. You say copper fabric? Let me show you. We're going to be working with this. So Saints, what I'm going to be doing today is making a formal gown. Now, when I went to that event I saw lots of beautiful, beautiful dresses. And I saw lots of beautiful saints in them dresses, okay? That let me know that it's not just the Real Housewives of Atlanta that got places to go and people to see, honey. The saints also need a dress for every occasion. So we're going to hook our wardrobe up. Let me wrap this around me real quick. I want to see where I want it to. This has plenty of stretch, y'all. Ooh. Well, let me go and do something like this. One of these little numbers here. Anyway. Wow. Now this is I don't know, this kind of reminds me of a praise dance garment. If you are familiar with that. They are the, what is that called? Okay, I can't remember the word for it. I'll probably do a voiceover and say it there. Lethargic dance ministry. I've never said that word before until right now. So let's get our cutting thing, our rotary cutter out. And since it has, let's see, it has stretched this way and it has stretched that way. It's about the same amount of stretch both ways. Let me make sure. Where are my weights? Can't wait to use our weights. And I don't want it to be as long as it was because I want to do something a little bit different. And I want to have the circle skirt coming up. Let's see. I want it to be low in the back, high in the front. So that means I need to cut it like that. Okay, so now I'm going to slide this up a little bit. Try to reposition it without losing it so that it can actually get cut on the cutting board. So my first impression of this fabric, it doesn't fray, but I'm concerned if it's see-through. That's what I'm concerned about. So now I'm going to flip this inside out, upside down. Anyway, and we're going to serge it. Y'all, I feel like that purple and black dress, velvet dress, the gala gown, I feel like that would have been so much better had the thread in the serger been black, especially on the sleeves. You know how some stuff, when you look at it, if it's not right, it confuses the brain for like a second, and you're like, is that what is that? I forgot to put some pins in it. Put some pins in it. Put some pins in it. We're going to hurry up and put some clamps along this side. I definitely want this to be high and low. I don't even know what that's called. I want the circle skirt to come directly at the what is that? The top of the back of the knee. I was gonna say the calf, but I want that circle skirt right there at the calf in the back. And then I want it to start probably mid-thigh. I'm thinking kind of like the wedding dress. That's what I'm thinking. Make sure it's lined up. Make sure. Come on now. Come on now. So a part of me is thinking, what? A part of me is thinking, should I had gone in, like, you know, gave it an hourglass type of thing. But then if I would have sewn it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like when I went, if I would have kind of went in a little bit at the waist, when I was pulling it over my hips, it probably would have been snapping thread. So it's just better to give it a, oh, look at that, look at that. Now I know how to do the high-low slinky look. You know, one shoulder, I think. Maybe I don't. Or I could always do it this way. Let me show y'all. Y'all need to see. Y'all need visuals. I need visuals. Yes, these are the shoes that I wore to the event. Poshmark special. So as y'all can see, this is what it looks like now. Some people would stop here. They would just say this is enough. But we're not going to do that. You say, who are these some people? Give me their name, honey. Ooh, ooh. And just like that. Just like that. Do y'all see what I... Got the little ruffle on my dress, so that's why that's doing that. And then I could take a piece. Look at God. Won't he do it? Ooh, come through with the creativity. Holy Ghost. OMG. Okay. 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 Y'all, this is cute. This is cute. I was really concerned about this fabric. I was like, now make sure it's lined up now. We're going to make sure everything... Technically, I could stop here. And this is not even what I intended for it to be, but I love how it's hidden right at the knee. But now let's try it the other way. The way I was thinking about my original design. That is, oof. I just felt a revival in my spirit. Looks like it's gonna rain today. Okay, so the high-low. So that means I will be putting it on like this. You see, I'm not as excited about it this way as I was the other way. Okay. Do y'all see? Let me cut this off. This little white serger thread is not going to, does not want me to be great. Okay. Now, let me show y'all. Y'all need to see. This is the fabric that we purchased from Walmart. It feels like this is something you would get out of your grandma's closet. I don't know what this is. It has no stretch to it. You can turn it any way you want. It's not stretching. So this feels like it's given that it needs to be draped. You know what I mean? So on the gala gown, it came, the circle skirt was like in a weird position, I felt like. I felt like it was, I don't know, I just wanted to come up here. I can't pinpoint it, but it's almost like those, if you only put a circle skirt down around by the ankles. You know what I mean? That's what it was given. And almost covering up the heels. I want the shoes to show. I don't want you to have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking over there. I'm being nosy. But I don't want you to have to search for the shoes, honey. Especially since I'm starting to spend a little money on these shoes. All right. Not these. These were $18. But I want the shoes to show. Is that a problem? No, I'm just playing. But child, so this is going to be the perfect fabric for the circle skirt. And then what I'm going to do with the top portion is, y'all know I love a long sleeve. Y'all know I don't want no side boobs showing like it was at the gala. The gala, I felt like back fat was showing around the arm. Now this would be nice if this, no, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Y'all, this is everything to me. This shiny copper, let me invest in some silver. Let me invest in some red. Let me invest in every color they have of this. I'm shining like a new penny. Won't he do it? Pick him up, put him down. All right, let me stop. I mean, I'm serious. That's a victory dance for those who are unaware. Let's continue on. Let's not get stuck in the mud right here. Yeah, let's not get stuck in the mud here because I don't know. Should I do it the first way? The first way really had me feel, I think I need to look at the video. If I look at the video and I like it better the other way, then I can save this idea for another dress and do it the first way. Because I don't really know how to do. It's getting real, y'all. It's getting real. I don't really know how to do this, the high-low circle skirt. But I mean, this would be a perfect opportunity to try because you don't know it till you sew it. We got to keep something under the needle. Better fabric is coming. This is the better fabric. This is everything. Better fabric is coming. Better patterns are coming. Anyway, so now we're gonna work on this circle skirt. Let's just. But that straight across the knee was so cute. See, I don't like my skirts to be up here because then you got to worry about the inner thigh showing. It's not like I'm embarrassed about the inner thigh, but I just don't want to have to worry about the inner thigh. So hearing myself say that, I realized that the inner thigh should not even be showing at my age. Lord. So if I keep it that way, could I still put a circle skirt? I feel like it doesn't need a circle skirt if it's going to stop at the knee like that, straight across. Dilemmas, 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 dilemmas. I think I'm going to stop the video here because I really want to think about this. No, I don't. I'm going to stick with the original plan. So now we're going to work on our circle skirt. Y'all need to come closer. Y'all can't see nothing from over there. I don't know why y'all playing. I don't know why y'all playing with me. Alrighty, Saints. So, I decided to call y'all Saints because I feel like we all are part of the family of God. even if you don't realize it yet, you might be like, well, honey, I'm not even a religious person. Somebody still had to make you. Somebody still created you. And right now, there's a reason why the Lord has you watching this channel, because I'm going to plant some seeds. Somebody else might water them. Somebody else is going to water them. Or maybe he sent you over here to get your seeds watered. I don't know. But that's the purpose. To remind you that you are part of the family of God and that greater, better is coming. That you can come up out of whatever you're in. That you don't have to be bound. All right, so now we have this folded up. Okay? I want to make sure it's even. Because I want to, wait a minute. Now this is where the geometry part of it kicks in. So I really got to focus, y'all. Look at this. This is coming all apart. I'm going to have to get me something else besides these, because, I mean, it adds to the hood cinematography of the video. But there has to come a time where I don't have to have hood cinematography of my videos. Can there be a level of professionalism, please? Please. So this is I cleaned my husband's closet out yesterday. The Lord gave me this that may help somebody else. Little nuggets, little gems. And so I told my husband, I said, you can't reap the benefits of your closet if you don't prune your closet. You can't reap the fruits of your closet if you don't prune your closet. He had stuff in there that I had bought him. Still had tags on it. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, on your off day, you tend to wear the same thing. And it's like you have an off day uniform. And I said, you need to put some wear and tear on these clothes. Honey, sweetie. All right, so I'm just going to get a small square. So now I threw away a bunch of stuff. And this was a t-shirt that I didn't throw them away. Some stuff I threw away if it was really old, but some stuff I'm going to donate to those little, whatchamacallit, square boxes on the side of positioned in certain places throughout the county. So this is the square here. So now I have it folded like this. And since I want it high in the front and low in the back, I just want to see. You can also do this with paper, okay? Which would be even less whatever to the environment. So I know I want it to be in a circle. Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is get it to be rounded corners. Okay. The next thing I know I want it to be is it has to have so I'm seeing now that if I put it up here, that's going to make this lower in the back. Okay. So I'm going to put it up here to position it, but I don't want it too low because then it's going to be dragging the floor, which is cute. But if I put it up here, and the wider you make this part, I can't articulate that right now, but I know that this part needs to be narrow so that I don't have to put as many darts around here when connecting it. So now one thing I'm aware of, y'all see that? I need a Barbie. That's what I need. Thank you, Holy Ghost. All right, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to get me a Barbie, though. So you see how that's going to, the heels will show, the legs will show, and it will be draped. So now I know, I mean, I would like a little bit hanging in the front. So I won't cut it so much up here, but I'll move it back here. That way it can kind of fall over the knee and it can start it like the shins. Okay? Yeah. All right. I got it. We're going to incorporate a Barbie. Do I want to use this or do I want to use this? All right. I'm still a little nervous. Maybe I should do this on the floor. I don't even know how this fabric is going to react once I cut it. Is it going to fray? I'm going to do it on the floor. So one thing about doing it on the floor is we don't need the weights because it ain't going nowhere. I don't think. I also can't use the rotary cutter or else I'll cut the carpet. So just do it. Just do it. Cut off those corners. And it's okay if the corners are a little jagged because you say, what you mean it's okay if the corners are a little jagged? What you mean? Because I'm going to put some of that copper color. Come on now. I'm going to slide this down. I'm going to trace it with the copper color like I did the circle skirt. I like that little idea. I like that very much. So now we got to take this off of here, y'all. Thumbs up the video. Jeez. For this floor action. Whew. I think I'm going to have to stop after this, y'all. I still got to go to work. Come on now. What is this? I got that box over there. One of my son's birthdays coming up. I got to mail him some stuff to California. All right. So, again, we don't want to put that hole. Ooh. The hair, we lost the hairstyle. All right. So now I'm going to unfold it. I am frustrated. My headband sliding down. Well, I'm not going to unfold it just yet. I know I'm going to hook this circle skirt up right here. Right here, yeah. All we can do is learn. That's all we can do is learn from our mistakes. I don't want to cut my braids now. Some mistakes we ain't got to learn. I saw that one about to happen. All right. Let's pick it up and look at our work. Whee! That is a huge hole What the actual, I did it again. I did not want this big of a hole. All things happen for a reason, so I'm not going to, you know. But geez Louise. Ugh. So let's look and see what we done. Man, that's a huge, I did not think that circle was gonna be that huge. How did that happen? I just cut a little piece. I don't like that it's high and low on this side. Like technically, I could just use half of this. You know what I'm saying? This part right here would do the dress. Y'all know what I mean? Let me step in. I'm trying to show y'all. Let me calm down. I cut that small little piece, but since it was folded in half, I should have went even smaller. I learned my lesson that time. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna do that no more. All right. I need to add a circle skirt to this dress. This is a size 12, y'all. I think. Or maybe it's an extra large, which is still a size 12. All right. So this is where it's going to go on the front, okay? And then all this in the back is going to be in the back. I'll make sure of it. But it's heavy. Like I said, I feel like I don't need all this. Look, I got 2 circle skirts in one, because this right here would have been enough. Let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this much here, whatever, I'm gonna have to look at the video. So now I'm gonna make sure that I'm putting the copper portion on the, it looks like this is the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter. It don't even matter. We're just gonna make sure that it's all turned the same way so that we're not putting copper strips on the wrong part. Dang. Maybe I should try to get some sleeves before I don't know. I do not know. I do know. Let me stop. So, gonna throw that over the mannequin. Six months into sewing, y'all. 6 months into sewing. So all we need is this. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me this is all of this fabric I bought? This was all that was on the roll, and I told her, I said, she said, how much of this do you want? I said, well, it looks like it's only a little bit left. And she measured it, and it was I forgot to tell y'all about the fabric. It was $5.97 per yard, and I got 1 and a little bit. It wasn't even a half, you know what I mean? It was 1 and something else. All right, so now I'm just going to ever so carefully, and I'm looking at these little marks on here to kind of help guide me. But if it ends up being different sizes, that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. Now my concern is if it's gonna curl up, because I don't want it to curl up, but I can't stop it either. This is going to go for the bottom of the circle skirt. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's get one more. It would help if I knew exactly how much of this I needed, but I'm just gonna make enough until, and if I need more, I'll just come back and cut more off of it. But I also would like to get some form of sleeve or upper bodice portion for the dress out of this fabric. Because right now, I don't know how that top part's gonna go. But honey, y'all know me, I will. One thing about me over here, I figure it out, okay? God gives it to me. Bring in the dancing boys. It's Chiefs season, y'all, and I have yet to watch a game. I kind of looked at one Sunday because my husband, he, you know what I'm saying, he kind of turned it on a little bit. But he is not a Chiefs fan. He is a 49ers. I know, y'all. Put him on the prayer list. Put him on the prayer list. Let's do one more for the other side. And of course, y'all know we're going to have to take this to the sewing machine. It's not curl. Well, then again, there it is. It's curling up. Look at that. Would you look at that? I knew it was going to do it. I had a feeling. Now this part here is going to be tedious. So I'm going to try to hit this with just part 1 and part 2 of this video. But I'm also not going to rush, because I know that y'all got a fast forward button. If anything seems unnecessary, y'all could fast forward. You might miss something, but you can fast forward. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these. There's 4 sides to that square, so maybe I should cut 5 just in case. Just in case. So y'all, when I was singing in the choir for the first time in many years, I sang Sunday, for those who may have missed that vlog. I mean, I didn't vlog myself in the choir, but. So it was the pastor's retirement, and it was like, you know, the Sunday after the gala. And one thing I realized, y'all, is that I should have went to rehearsal. I haven't sang like that. And I realized my voice was just cracking. I felt like I was about to cough. And boy, I was like, hold on. You mean to tell me Sister Smallwood can't sing no more? What? I felt like I wasn't as helpful to the tenors as I would have liked to have been. Yeah, I'm a tenor, y'all. I'm in the Toni Braxton and Anita Baker R&B singer who has a very, I don't want to say baritone, but I can get up there with the sopranos, but it's a falsetto. It's fake. Anyway, part 2 coming up.